Hello, the game has started. It's me to go first. I have a vowel preponderance. And I'll play Uoi for 8. I draw the Q with the U, so that's great. I should score fairly decently here. I don't think there would be a bingo, either 7 or 8. Not far off from NQ. If my A was a U, I would have NQ. Okay. I have Quena and Car for 44. Just looking if perhaps I have a 4-timer through the I. Equine. Equinia if I had an I think. Okay, not seeing a great play there. Also have Quake here for 40. Quena for 44. Double E versus double EN. I think I'll go for the extra 4 points. I think unsealed is good. Might be... no, I think I'm thinking of unseelie. Unsealed would be EALED, not double E. Anyway, do I have a bingo? Not quite an isled. Needless to say that with an S I would have an 8-letter word, but I do have needles as a 7. Do I have a spot to play it? Well, I do under Quena and above ET. Okay. Poser. Needles does play underneath. Needlers is good. And that's a double-double. Wow. That's a fortuitous turn. Needlers for 99. And I'm rewarded with a beautiful rack. There'll be a good few bingos here. Just looking at hooks. So, okay, I now have a trip lane to consider. I have the AL ending. Okay, I have the ER ending. I have laminate and laminate through the M, but do I have an ER ending bingo, or I have the rain component of a word? I have regalian for 74. I draw 2 O's and a few clunky consonants, so my bingo run certainly ends. My G plays underneath EN. Okay, opponent takes out that spot. I have cogs and spent for 32. That looks all right. I draw the X. Opponent scores well with the J. I have Lanx on my rack, LANX. Looking at X hotspots. Q, nothing happening with the Q. Okay, the board is tightening up a bit now. I was thinking of exposer, but I don't have an E. I have normal on my rack. Just not seeing any great plays. I might just play Pox here for 14. Seems weak. Or do I hang on to the M and just play Dam for 20? The other option is EXO for 25. Exone. Exone. No, it's axone, not exone. Okay. What have I got here? Pawn takes a Y, I think. Do I have a bingo? I have the man and men component of a word. Mannerly, I think, is good. 64. I draw 3 I's and a W, so nothing to celebrate about with this one. Iwi is good. Nothing off the Q apart from a a little BI play there, but really want to get rid of the I's and the W. Bigwig, that's a good way to get rid of them. For 28. That's opponent's played ZE. I draw 2 I's and the second blank. Do I have a bingo? Nice bingo by opponent. Inertias. I have the die prefix, die form. I'm not sure about diformic. Oh, diformic, no good. If I get rid of the F and the I, the rack looks pretty strong actually. But do I have a bingo? The C looks like it might help this rack. I have the OID, the oid ending, and the IC ending. I have the dis prefix. Okay, best spot for FI. FI. I want to play FI in a way that doesn't obstruct bingo lanes or that creates a lane. I might play fur here because that does create a lane too. Yeah, it's a very specific placement, but I think I'll play fur for 14. Okay, I'll draw another A. Air radio I have. Not seeing. Oh, I have an E at the bottom of the screen here. The E of Lamer. So diorama is good. Pawn. It's a pity. Diorama actually almost fits. No front hooks for fur. What to do here? I can play era. I'd like to play the D though. Nothing with the C. And the E, that's what I'm looking at. Okay, what to do here? I could actually play days. No, I don't want to create a 9 timer. I might just play Oda here. No, I need to get rid of create a lane era for 9. I'll draw the B, which wasn't what I was hoping to do. I have the bio prefix and the big component of a word. Biodata, not quite. Biodegrade. I might play bog here. Biograde. No, I don't hold up much hope for Gib for 27. Not quite Fodari. Out. Just so close, but not close enough. The A doesn't seem to help this rack. Auto, I don't have the auto prefix. Fuse, I'm going to go with fuse. That's unlikely to yield a 9 timer. Does this help? Takes out the bingo lane there, so it's just the E at the bottom. I can't see a bingo onto the E. Can't see it. Fad. Oh, not fad. Fado. Running out of time. I suppose I should have played from the queue. That was silly. I should have used the quoad or something. That would have been a better score. What to do with this? Get. Egged. Okay. Thank my opponent for the game. And let's see what we missed. 482, 288. I feel I missed a few at the end there. Uoi seems fine for 8. Opponent Kith for 27 seems okay. Cough, 2 points less, better rack leave. Not much in it though. Quena for 44 was best here. And then OE for 15 with a really strong rack leave. Opponent went with Poser. Needlers for 99 was best. Korma for 32 for opponent from the queue. 32 points went with Lama for 24. Regalian seems fine for 74. And then Peto. Nice across the top of Regalian. Scoring 28 with an AN rack leave. Nothing wrong. Opponent went with Pent, and I now play Cogs for 32, but Moggs suggested as a better synergy, I guess. Of course, the CL rather than the... Yeah, I should have identified that. Same score, though. Joanna for 58. Wow. With the ET rack leave, that is a nice play. Where was that? N10. Joanna. Wow. Nice score. Opponent got 38 for Joe. Exome. That's what I should have played. I was thinking Exone, but Exome is actually good. So I went with XO for a fair few points fewer. Anyway, that was a bit of a miss. Drew for 30 was opponent's best. He went with pawn. Mannerly for 64 was best. And then Zine for 54. L1. Zine gives points back, but it does score really well. So, beautiful rack, but just not quite a bingo available. Big Wig seems fine for 28. And then opponent has the retains rack, Resonata for 78 at 5H. Ah, nice. Resin making Zen and then Arta, but it gave some points back. Opponent played Inertias for 68. Here we go. This was the bingo that I missed. Oil fired. Oil fired. Very nice. Making, wow, Exode. Look at that. Oil fired. Beautiful. 89 points on the table, which I could have had. Coley, Coly, for 37 points at N3. Ah, look at that, getting the Y tripled. That's a pretty nice score. Sorts the rack out as best as possible. Adoration. Yeah. 07. Look at that, a 9-letter play onto the ON. Adoration, that would have been beautiful. Anyway, I missed that one. And then a bit vowel heavy here for opponent. Rotolo for 27. Getting rid of 3 O's at N1. Rotolo, quite nice that. Opponent went with Gabione for 89. Exode again, look at that. 14B. It's a bit disguised. I was looking at bingos ending in E, and I didn't contemplate the exome and exode extension. So ED ending words, I've missed 2 there. Gabione, very nice for 89. So that's another miss. Louted for 22. Opponent went without. No bingo here. Quoif, I did think about playing from the queue after I had already burnt the blank. But that was on the next rack, I think. Dahl for 26 was best through the A at 5L. Oh, fused and Dahl. Okay, better than changing. I couldn't change anyway. And opponent was looking at my remaining 7. Now let's see if I missed another bingo. No. No bingo through the E this time. Diode for 30 at N2. Okay, diode. Very nice. And then that actually retained a blank. So then Dahl again was best here. Opponent went with Thud and Igt for 20, but D Air for 27, 5K. Oh, nice, making Fusee, double E, D Air, very nice. I was pretty low on time, and I think I actually went over there. So that was the end of the game. Pretty interesting little hidden spots where points could have been scored, especially this bottom trip area with the Exode, Exome. But all in all, not a bad game. Hope you enjoyed watching that game, and I will see you next time.